the genesis of stars and dreams. In the embrace of Eldrintheus. Before the dawn of existence, in a realm that stretched beyond the furthest reaches of imagination, lay Eldrintheus, a dimension of boundless potential and pristine quietude. This realm, veiled in the profound peace of the cosmic abyss, was not simply a place but a limitless canvas poised for the stroke of creation. Within its tranquil darkness, the future whispered on ethereal breezes, a symphony of possibilities suspended in anticipation, awaiting the breath of life to weave its melody into the fabric of reality. Eldrintheus, nestled within the nurturing embrace of the void, was the sacred cradle for the seeds of all that was to manifest. It stood as a vigilant sentinel over the dormant spark of creation, safeguarding the embryonic whispers of worlds yet to unfurl, lives yet to blossom, and tales yet to be told. In this sanctuary outside time, the dreams of the cosmos lay in quiet repose, yearning for the moment of awakening. From the heart of this sanctified silence, the Anarthe emerged, twin beacons of creation, whose very essence was interwoven with the fabric of Eldrintheus itself. They were the progenitors of existence, the divine architects whose dance would herald the birth of the universe. With movements that married grace with the force of creation, they began to spin the raw potential of the void into the strands of reality. The Anarthe, through their divine interplay, brushed the darkness with strokes of incandescent light, igniting the first stars, sculpting worlds, and orchestrating the ballet of galaxies across the vast canvas. Their dance was a celestial choreography, each step a testament to their majestic vision, birthing the harmonies of life that would resonate through the fabric of time. In their act of creation, Eldrintheus transformed from a realm of whispered futures into a vibrant tapestry of existence, pulsating with the light of newly born possibilities. The Anarthe, with boundless love and profound wisdom, infused their burgeoning cosmos with a radiance that promised endless tales of wonder and exploration. Thus was the cosmos woven, under the watchful eyes of the Anarthe, whose luminance would forever guide the destiny of all creation. In their vision, a saga of light and shadow, of discovery and destiny, began to unfold, a grand narrative where each entity would find its place in the eternal dance of the universe. From the silent depths of Eldrintheus, the Age of Wonders was born, heralding the dawn of existence and the infinite journey of every star, every world, and every life within the majestic expanse crafted by the Anarthe. The loom of the twins. From the heart of this silent eternity emerged two entities, Aurelius and Herdon, known to the whispered legends as the cosmic twins. Born of the realm's deepest desires, they were beings of unfathomable light and essence, the architects of wonders yet unseen. With their arrival, the stillness of Eldrintheus stirred for the first time, as if the universe itself drew a breath in anticipation of the marvels that were to unfold. The twins, bound by an unspoken harmony, began their divine dance, a ballet of creation that spanned the nascent void. Their movements were poetry, their wills the brushstrokes of divinity, as they set about weaving the fabric of the universe from the loom of their boundless imagination. With each turn, with each elegant gesture, they spun the raw energies of Eldrintheus into the threads of existence. Stars ignited across the heavens, each a testament to the twins' artistry, pinpricks of light against the tapestry of night. They crafted worlds with the care of sculptors, molding the dust of dreams into spheres of possibility. Galaxies unfurled like blooms in the eternal garden of space, spiraling in the dance of creation. And with the birth of the first dawn, the darkness was pierced by the golden hues of light, a promise of the dawns yet to come. Time itself, that relentless river, began its flow at the behest of the twins. It brought rhythm to the cosmic expanse, a measure to the boundless, a cadence to the dance of creation. And as the universe took shape, The fabric of reality woven from the essence of Eldrin, the twins imbued their creation with the most precious gift of all, life, a spark that would kindle the fire of existence across the cosmos, igniting the stories of countless beings yet to awaken. The genesis of stars and dreams, the weavers of order. With the universe a canvas of boundless potential, Auralis and Herdan, the cosmic twins, beheld the nascent beauty of their creation. It was a time of quiet splendor, as the first lights of the cosmos shimmered against the infinite dark. Yet, creation needed more than just beauty. It required order, a set of fundamental laws, to ensure the harmony and prosperity of all life. Together, they wove the laws of nature, intricate patterns of force and energy that would govern the movements of celestial bodies, the cycle of seasons, and the delicate balance of ecosystems. These laws were like the threads of a grand tapestry, invisible yet omnipresent, ensuring that chaos would be held at bay and that life, in its myriad forms, could flourish. The dawn of the Tarun Theron. In the heart of the cosmos, amidst the swirling nebulas and the dance of galaxies, the twins felt a profound responsibility to protect and nurture the life that would come to be. It was from this deep care that they conceived the Tarun Theron, guardians born of the elemental essence of the universe itself. The Tarun Theron were shaped with thought and care, each a reflection of the diverse forces that make up existence. The steadfastness of earth, the freedom of air, the passion of fire, and the adaptability of water. These guardians were bestowed with wisdom and power, tasked with overseeing the natural order, guiding the evolution of life, and maintaining the balance that the twins had so meticulously crafted. The Tarun Theron took their place among the stars, silent watchers and gentle guides, their presence a comforting constant in the ever-changing cosmos. They were the stewards of the twins' vision, a promise that the harmony of the universe would be preserved through the ages. Basking in the creation's glow. As the first epoch of the universe drew to a close, Auralis and Herdan paused to gaze upon the wonder of their creation. It was a universe alive with possibilities, a testament to their imagination and love. They wandered through the cosmos, witnessing the first stirrings of life on countless worlds, each discovery a source of joy and wonder. In this moment of tranquility, the twins knew that they had set the stage for an epic saga of existence, a story that would unfold over eons, shaped by the forces of light and dark, of creation and destruction. And though the future was unwritten, the foundation they had laid was strong, imbued with hope and the promise of life's resilience. The illumination of wisdom. With the guardianship of the Tarun Theron established, the universe vibrated with the burgeoning pulse of life, each celestial body a testament to the twins' boundless creativity. Yet Auralis and Herdan envisioned a universe not only teeming with life, but also thriving through knowledge and understanding. To foster this vision, they conceived Telon, the hanging libraries, majestic constructs of knowledge that floated in the ethereal vastness of space. These libraries were not bound by stone or mortar, but were woven from the fabric of the cosmos itself, accessible to all who sought enlightenment. Within their boundless halls, one could find the accumulated wisdom of the ages, the secrets of the cosmic dance, the languages whispered by the winds, and the ancient melodies sung by the waters of creation. Lurtaln became beacons of light in the void, guiding the Tarun Theron and the myriad beings of the universe on their path to wisdom. Here, knowledge was shared freely, a gift from the twins to all who would reach for the stars in their quest for understanding. These libraries served as a testament to the belief that knowledge was the foundation upon which the harmony of the universe rested. By establishing Telon, Auralis and Herdan ensured that the fabric of the universe was not only woven with the threads of life, but also embroidered with the patterns of wisdom. It was their hope that through understanding, the diverse civilizations that dotted the cosmos would find common ground, fostering a community bound not by location, but by the shared pursuit of knowledge. The creation of l'Uthertuln marked a new epoch in the universe's history, an age where enlightenment was as crucial as existence itself. The hanging libraries stood as eternal monuments to the twins' vision, a vision of a universe illuminated by the light of knowledge, where every soul had the opportunity to partake in the grand tapestry of cosmic wisdom. The shadow of balance. In the dawn of time, as the cosmos bloomed with the light of Auralis and Herdon's creation, a universe of boundless beauty and endless possibility unfolded. The cosmic twins, their hearts alight with the purity of their vision, watched over their creation with a love as vast as the stars themselves. Worlds teemed with life, the Terntheran stood vigilant as guardians of harmony, and the l'Uthertuln, the hanging libraries, were beacons of knowledge in the void. Yet, in the very act of creation, an ancient truth whispered through the fabric of existence. Balance must prevail. With every light that pierced the darkness, a shadow was born. For every star that sang in the heavens, a silence answered. The twins, in their youthful exuberance, had woven the tapestry of the cosmos with threads of light, unwittingly leaving spaces for the dark to fill. From the void, where the energies of creation and oblivion dance in eternal flux, the well was born. Neither malevolent nor benign, it was a manifestation of the universe's unspoken law. That balance must be maintained, that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. This dark nexus of arcane energy emerged as the natural counterweight to the twins' luminance, a reminder of the cosmos's complexity and the necessity of equilibrium. The well's emergence was silent, unnoticed by the twins, who continued to bask in the glory of their creation. Yet, its presence was felt across the universe, a subtle shift in the cosmic harmony, a faint echo in the song of creation that spoke of mysteries yet to unfold and challenges yet to be met. In this moment of quiet realization, the story of the cosmos took a breath, poised on the cusp of new tales of heroism, of trials, of light clashing with darkness, and of the eternal quest for balance. The saga of Auralis and Herdon and the universe they had birthed continued to weave itself through the fabric of time, a story without end, a cycle without closure, forever turning in the dance of existence. The Genesis of Stars and Dreams. Part 2. The Rise and Fall of Masathir. The Awakening of Masathir, from Shadow to Light. In the timeless expanse where the fabric of existence lay dormant, an anomaly pulsed within the abyssal heart of the well, a reservoir brimming with the forsaken energies of creation and oblivion. Here, amid the swirling eddies of dark power, a silhouette began to coalesce, a figure wrought not from starlight or the cosmic ether, but from the very essence of shadow and potential. This was the birthplace of Masathir, a being conceived from the universe's need for equilibrium, his emergence a counterbalance to the overwhelming brilliance that permeated the cosmos. As Masathir stepped forth from the well's dark embrace, his form was an enigma, a tapestry of darkness interwoven with threads of latent curiosity. The void's vast silence was his cradle, and yet, within his nascent spirit, there stirred a profound sense of wonder, a pure, untainted desire to explore and understand the myriad facets of the universe that lay spread before him like an infinite mosaic. The cosmos, under the watchful eyes of the Einarth, was a ballet of celestial mechanics, a symphony of creation that hummed with the energy of life and the steady rhythm of existence. Masathir, with eyes untainted by prejudice or fear, gazed upon this spectacle with awe. Each star, each planet, Each whisper of cosmic wind was a revelation to him, igniting a spark of innocent wonder within his shadowy essence. His first encounter with the creations of the Einarthe was a moment of transcendence, a collision of destiny and curiosity. The celestial bodies, from the smallest asteroid to the grandest sun, each sang with their own unique voice, a chorus that spoke of the boundless creativity of the universe's architects. Masaether listened, enraptured, as the harmony of creation washed over him, his heart beating in rhythm with the universal melody. Yet, it was not just the grandeur of stars and the quiet beauty of nebulae that captivated him. The intricate balance of ecosystems, the dance of life on countless worlds, each told a story of complexity and interdependence. Masaether, a child of darkness, found himself drawn to the light of understanding, his essence quivering with the thrill of discovery. In this vast theater of light and shadow, Masaether began to weave his own thread into the cosmic tapestry. His journey, marked by an insatiable thirst for knowledge, was also a path of self-discovery, an exploration of his own nature and the paradox of his existence, a being of darkness, yet filled with such light. In the heart of the cosmos, under the gaze of the eternal stars, Masaether danced his first dance with destiny, stepping from the shadows into the luminescent embrace of the universe, a symphony of light and darkness unfolding with each breath of existence. The dance with destiny, harmonies unfold. In the nascent days of Masaether's odyssey, the vast canvas of Eldrius lay spread before him, a realm of endless wonder and celestial beauty. The cosmos, with its intricate symphony of creation, beckoned him forth, an invitation to partake in the grandeur of the universal ballet. It was during this period of exploration and marvel that he encountered the Einarthe and the Turn-Theron, the esteemed custodians of cosmic balance and elemental harmony. The Einarthe, beings of profound wisdom and light, perceived Masaether not with trepidation, but with a contemplative gaze, recognizing in him the embodiment of the universe's inherent duality. Their initial meeting was less a confrontation and more an exchange of silent understandings, a mutual recognition of roles within the vast tapestry of existence. The Turn-Theron, for their part, exhibited a spectrum of reactions, from guarded curiosity to open fascination, embodying the elemental diversity they each represented. Among these celestial stewards, Thrindalia stood out, her essence as radiant as the nebulas that painted the night sky. Her approach to Masaether was one of gentle inquisition, a desire to understand the nature of this newfound entity whose very existence challenged the paradigms of their reality. Her kindness was the bridge between Masaether's shadowy genesis and the luminous realm he yearned to be part of. Together, Masaether and Thrindalia began a journey of mutual discovery, traversing the breathtaking landscapes of Eldrin-Theus. They wandered through gardens of crystalline flora that sang with the light of stars, across valleys where rivers of pure energy flowed in harmonious cadence, and over mountains that pulsed with the raw power of creation. Each landscape was a revelation, a lesson in the delicate balance that governed all things, and with each step, Masaether's understanding deepened, as did the bond between him and Thrindalia. Their explorations led them to witness cosmic phenomena of unspeakable beauty, nebular storms where new stars were born, black holes weaving the fabric of space-time, and galaxies in their majestic dance of gravity and light. These moments, shared side by side, were not merely observations of cosmic wonders, but profound experiences that forged a deep, unspoken connection between them. Thrindalia, with her innate wisdom, guided Masaether through these experiences, helping him to see beyond the immediate spectacle, to understand the underlying principles that connected all things. Key moments of learning and insight punctuated their journey. Masaether, under Thrindalia's tutelage, learned to manipulate the ethereal energies of Eldrin-Theus, to interact with the fabric of the cosmos in a way that was harmonious and constructive. He discovered the joy of creation, the fulfillment that came from adding beauty and balance to the universe, underpinning his transition from a mere observer to an active participant in the cosmic dance. Yet, it was not just Masathir who learned and grew. Thrindalia, too, found in their friendship a new perspective, a fresh appreciation for the complexities and mysteries of the universe they thought they knew. Together, they uncovered hidden truths and latent mysteries, their companionship a beacon of exploration and understanding in the vastness of the cosmos. Their dance with destiny, as it came to be known, was a testament to the power of connection and learning, a harmonious blend of light and dark, knowledge and wonder that transcended the boundaries of their differing origins. In the heart of Eldrinthias, amid the eternal ballet of stars and shadows, Masathir and Thrindalia wove a new thread into the cosmic tapestry, a fusion of destinies that would forever alter the course of their shared universe. The descent into darkness. Amidst the celestial ballet of Eldrinthias, a star began to wane, not of the sky, but of spirit. Masathir, once a beacon of curiosity and light, found himself ensnared by an insidious whisper from the void's heart, a whisper that promised knowledge beyond the luminous boundaries set by the cosmos. This was not the gentle call of enlightenment, but a siren's song, luring him into the uncharted territories of shadow and power. The shift began subtly, like the evening's first shadow that creeps unnoticed. Thrindalia, the starlight's embodiment, watched as the light within her companion dimmed, replaced by an unsettling gleam of dark curiosity. Their shared journeys, once a source of pure joy and discovery, became tainted with an undercurrent of tension. Masathir's questions grew darker, probing into realms forbidden and arcane, seeking the hidden threads that wove through the fabric of Aseelan's darker arts. With each forbidden tome he delved into, each shadowy incantation he murmured under the veiled night, a piece of the old Masathir slipped away, eclipsed by the burgeoning darkness within. The vibrant landscapes of Eldrinthias, once alive with the harmonious symphony of creation, began to echo his transformation, reacting to his presence with a subtle recoil, as if nature itself sensed the aberration within its midst. The once harmonious relationship between Masathir and Thrindalia became strained, a mirror fracturing under the weight of unspoken truths. Thrindalia, torn between her duty to the cosmic balance and her affection for Masathir, attempted to bridge the chasm that yawned between them. Yet her efforts were met with resistance, a wall built from the very shadows that now clung to Masathir's soul. The gardens where they once walked, filled with ethereal blooms and celestial light, bore witness to their fracturing bond. Here, amidst the wilting flowers shadowed by Masathir's growing darkness, Thrindalia confronted him, her voice a mingling of despair and pleading, urging him back to the path of light. But her words, once able to stir his heart, now fell upon deaf ears, lost in the growing storm of his ambition. The Theran, sentinels of the cosmic order, watched with growing unease. Where Masathir had once been a figure of fascination, he had become a beacon of foreboding. Whispers of concern spread among them, a litany of fears for the fate of their realm. It was a chorus of worry, a collective apprehension that something fundamental was shifting, threatening to unravel the delicate tapestry of existence they had sworn to protect. In this chapter of his story, Masathir stood at the precipice between two worlds, the luminous domain he was born into and the seductive abyss that called to him. It was a dance on the edge of night, a balance between the radiant legacy of the Einarthe and the enticing unknown of the shadows he yearned to explore. As the celestial dance continued, the rift between light and dark, between Masathir and Thrindalia, between what was and what could be, widened. It was a descent not marked by sudden falls, but by slow, inevitable slides into the abyss. A journey marked by lost light, forsaken paths, and the heart-rending transformation of a being who once walked in harmony with the stars. Fractures in the cosmic canvas, the betrayal and transformation. As the stars of Eldrinthias held their breath, a seismic shift was about to unfold, one that would leave the cosmos forever altered. Masaether, once a pupil of light and a seeker of truths, stood on the precipice of irrevocable change, his soul a battleground between the luminous path he had strayed from and the engulfing darkness he teetered towards. The rift between him and Thrindalia, once unimaginable, had become a chasm, gaping and raw. Their exchanges, laden with history and unspoken regrets, were charged with an intensity that could ignite the very air. Thrindalia, with her celestial aura dimmed by sorrow, faced Masaether not as a mentor to her apprentice, but as a guardian confronting the architect of his own demise. The pain in her eyes was a mirror to the betrayal she felt, a reflection of the fracturing bond that once united them. Masaether's experiments, now dark symphonies of forbidden power, had not only altered the landscape of their sacred realms, but had morphed the very essence of his being. Each forbidden spell cast, each boundary crossed, had woven the fabric of his transformation from Masaether the Enlightened to the entity that would soon be known as Vamorvul. The confrontation with the Einarthe, the celestial architects of order, was a crescendo of this tragic opera. In the hallowed space where the fate of beings was often whispered, Masaether's defiance rang out, shattering the solemn silence. His words, laced with the venom of betrayal and the sharpness of newfound conviction, marked the dissolution of any remaining ties to the world he once vowed to protect. The Einarthe, in their timeless wisdom, faced not just the fallen one before them, but the echoing consequence of their own creations. The decision to banish Masaether, heartrending and final, was delivered not with anger, but with a solemnity that underscored the gravity of his transgressions. It was a verdict that resonated with the sorrow of lost potential and the heavy burden of safeguarding the cosmic balance. As Masaether turned away from the council, from Thrindalia, from everything he had once held dear, the transformation was complete. The shadows that had courted him, seduced him, now claimed him entirely, casting his former self into oblivion. Vamorvul emerged, a figure of darkness and revenge, born from the ashes of betrayal and the ruins of a fractured friendship. Thrindalia's silent gaze followed him, a farewell laden with 1,000 unspoken words, a testament to the depth of their shattered bond. Her sorrow was not just for Masaether, but for Eldrinthias itself, for she knew the cosmos had ventured into an era of uncertainty, shadowed by the specter of what had been lost. Thus, as Vamorvul vanished into the void beyond the realms he once called home, the stars of Eldrinthias wept, mourning the departure of a soul from its sanctified light into the depths of shadow, a departure that marked not an end, but the ominous beginning of a new chapter in the cosmic ballet. The eternal struggle between shadow and light. The cosmos trembled as Vamorvul, forged from the depths of betrayal and darkness, unleashed his wrath upon the universe. No longer the seeker of light, he had become the harbinger of chaos, his powers a stark contrast to the serene beauty of Eldrinthias. His magic, once a harmonious part of the cosmic ballet, now roared across the void, a dark force set to undo the tapestry of life woven by the Tarantheran. As the celestial realms braced themselves, the Tarantheran rose to meet this unprecedented threat. These guardians, emblems of the elemental forces, faced Vamorvul's fury with unwavering resolve. Their response was not just a defense of their creations, but a reaffirmation of their commitment to the cosmic order, a testament to the enduring spirit of creation that had birthed the stars and the worlds. In this cosmic arena, The battle between light and shadow unfolded with a fervor that echoed through the ages. Vamorvul's dark sorcery sought to corrupt and consume, to turn the vibrant tapestry of existence into a monochrome of despair. His spells of obliteration clashed against the protective auras of the Taruntheran, creating shockwaves that rippled across galaxies, threatening the very fabric of reality. Yet, for every shadow that fell, for every star dimmed by Vamorvul's hand, the Taruntheran's light burned brighter. They countered his destruction with creation, his despair with hope. From the ashes of ruined worlds, they birthed new life. From the silence of extinguished stars, they sung new harmonies. Their efforts were a beacon of resilience, shining defiantly against the encroaching darkness, a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming despair, the light of creation endures. The struggle was not theirs alone. Across the cosmos, beings of every shape and form felt the reverberations of this conflict, understanding that the outcome would shape the fate of all existence. In this moment of universal peril, the collective hope and will of countless lives bolstered the Taruntheran, lending them strength to persist in the face of Vamorvul's relentless assault. This was no mere battle. It was an eternal dance of opposing forces, a cycle of destruction and rebirth that had spun since the dawn of time. Vamorvul, in his isolation and rage, represented the abyss that awaited should the balance ever falter. The Taruntheran, in their unity and perseverance, embodied the eternal flame of hope, the undying light that guides the cosmos through the darkest nights. As the struggle raged on, it became clear that this was not a conflict that could be won by force alone. The true battle lay in the hearts of all beings, in the choice between succumbing to despair or embracing the light of hope. This was the essence of the eternal struggle, not just the clash between Vamorvul and the Taruntheran, but the ongoing conflict between despair and hope, darkness and light that resides in the heart of every creature, in every corner of the universe. In the end, the saga of Vamorvul and the Taruntheran transcended the confines of battle. It became a legend, a cosmic parable of the unending cycle of creation and destruction, and the indomitable spirit of life that persists, ever resilient, ever hopeful, in the face of the endless night. The Time Before Time, Part 3. The Birth of Souls. Whispers in the void, the shadows crescendo. In the grand expanse of the cosmos where silence and serenity reign supreme, a new chapter of turmoil unfolded, penned by the hand of an exiled harbinger, Vamorvul. Once a figure of balance, now a specter of vengeance, he traversed the celestial voids, his passage marking the dawn of unprecedented cataclysms. Stars, the eternal sentinels of space, flickered out in despair as he passed, their demise birthing black holes that devoured light and hope alike. The heavens, once a tapestry of tranquil beauty, were scarred by meteor showers, each fiery descent a signature of his wrath. Planets, cradles of life and possibility, met their twilight, their vibrant essences extinguished as if mere candles in the relentless gale of his fury. This was no aimless drift through the dark. This was Vamorvul, weaving a tapestry of destruction, his sorrow turned hatred manifesting as the death of worlds. Comets, once harbingers of cosmic wonder, became missiles of doom under his silent command, casting shadows over worlds yet in their infancy. Amidst this chaos, the stars watched in silent horror. The destruction was not random but deliberate, a testament to the profound betrayal that had transformed a guardian of balance into an architect of annihilation. Each celestial event, from the smallest asteroid displaced to the largest star devoured, echoed the depth of his fall from grace. As galaxies wept and constellations dimmed, Vmorval's path through the cosmos became a legend of despair, a trail marked by the ruins of once thriving cosmic sanctuaries. His legacy, written in the ashes of destroyed worlds and the silent voids of collapsed stars, was a somber ode to the destructive power of a wounded heart turned cold. Harmony's genesis, the birth of Viral. As time wove its silent passage through the cosmos, a sphere of untold potential emerged from the celestial quilt, untouched and serene. This nascent world, found by the Tarun, bore the untouched splendor of creation's breath. In the confluence of its pristine terrains and vast oceans, they saw a reflection of the cosmos's most profound harmony. Whispering the world's true essence into being, they named it Viral, echoing the ancient language of the cosmos where Vikir Tel Irnya Orihei celebrated the sacred union of land and water, the pure jewel nestled in the fabric of the universe. With a grace born of timeless wisdom, the Tarun descended upon Viral. Their movements, delicate yet imbued with the power of creation, awakened the dormant spirit of the planet. From the depths of their collective memory, verdant forests sprawled across the landscape, each leaf and bough a testament to life's enduring song. Above, the skies unfurled in a cascade of colors, dawn and dusk painting their eternal dance across the canvas of Viral. Mountains, majestic in their silent strength, rose softly against the horizon, forming the backbone of this nascent world, while below, the embrace of the oceans whispered secrets of the deep, their waters a cradle for the burgeoning web of life. In bestowing the name Viral, the Tarun wove their hopes and visions into the very essence of the planet. This act was not mere designation, but an invocation of the world's deepest identity, a harmonious blend of Earth's solidity and the sea's boundless mystery. Viral was to stand as a beacon of balance and beauty, a testament to the enduring power of unity amidst the vast, often chaotic expanse of the stars. As the dawn of Viral's age unfurled, the Tarun beheld their creation, a world not just born of their craft, but of their hearts. In this sanctuary of green and blue, under the watchful gaze of its creators, the legacy of harmony, hope, and life was to unfold, cradling the promise of a new beginning in the grand tapestry of the cosmos. Beneath silent stars, the duel of light and shadow. In the nascent world of Viral, under the watchful gaze of the new constellations, a silent war unfolded, one as old as time, yet as fresh as the newly formed dawns. Here, the Tarun, with hands that molded the essence of life, sculpted mountains, valleys, and rivers, infusing the world with vibrant life and boundless beauty. Yet, where there was creation, there followed destruction, a shadow to every light, a whisper of despair to every song of hope. This shadow bore the name Vmorval, the exiled architect of ruin, whose heart, embittered by betrayal, sought to unravel the threads of this newfound world. As the Tarun summoned majestic mountains from the earth's depths, Vmorval, with his malice-forged will, rent them asunder, leaving behind shattered remnants where once there stood symbols of the world's enduring strength. Where the guardians of life birthed serene lakes, cradles of the world's reflections and dreams, he poisoned their waters with salt and ash, transforming sanctuaries of peace into barren, lifeless chasms. The forests, born from the Tarun whispers of growth and prosperity, stood tall and proud, reaching for the stars with their verdant fingers. Yet, they too fell victim to Vmorval's wrath, set ablaze by his silent decrees, their ashes carried away by winds that mourned their loss. This cycle of creation and destruction, of nurturing growth and devastating annihilation, persisted through the ages, a testament to the relentless struggle between the forces of life and the envoys of decay. Yet through this all, the Tarun persevered. For every mountain sundered, they raised two more from the world's heart, For every lake despoiled, they summoned fresh waters to cleanse the blight, and from the ashes of burned forests, they coaxed new life, more resilient and vibrant than before. Their resolve, unyielding, was a beacon that even in the darkest of times, hope and creation could thrive. This millennia-spanning war, a symphony of creation and destruction, continued unabated until a new dawn broke on Viril. Weary of the unending struggle and realizing the indomitable spirit of the Tarun, Vemorvul withdrew from the fields of battle. In the shadowed corners of the world, where light had yet to fully pierce, he founded his dominion, Maladorath, a land born from the darkest recesses of his vengeance-filled heart. Here, in this realm where shadows reigned supreme, Vemorvul retreated, his influence lingering like a dark cloud on the horizon, a silent vow that his war against the light was far from over. Shadows over Paradise, the birth of Maladorath. Among Viril's burgeoning beauty, where life vibrated through every leaf and stream, there lingered a realm untouched by completion, a canvas left blank amidst a masterpiece of creation. This land, known as Maladorath, or the realm of twilight, stood as a stark contrast to the vibrant life that flourished beyond its borders. Initially envisioned by the Tarun as a harmonious domain, it remained dormant, a silent testament to a creation paused before its breath of life could be bestowed. Here, in this realm of halted promise, the land whispered of what could have been, a world of serene landscapes and tranquil waters, a haven of peace meant to complement Viril's lively mosaic. Yet, as the celestial architects were called away, their grand designs left unfulfilled, Maladorath waited in the quiet, a shadow poised on the brink of dawn. Into this silence stepped Vemorvul, the fallen star, his heart a cauldron of darkness and revenge. With malevolent intent, he claimed this land, twisting its latent beauty into a reflection of his corrupted soul. The once gentle hills and valleys were rent with sundering force, giving rise to jagged mountains and deep, treacherous chasms that marred the landscape with their desolation. Where there should have been life-giving rivers, Vemorvul summoned forth bitter lakes of acid and brine, poisoning the land's heart with every pulse of their toxic waters. The air, meant to carry the gentle songs of creation, now howled with the echoes of despair, carrying ash and ruin across the broken realm. Maladorath, under his dark dominion, became a land of perpetual dusk, where no sunbeam could penetrate the thick, churning clouds of ash that blotted out the sky. In this twisted kingdom, vile creatures and twisted flora took root, thriving in the darkness, forming a grotesque mockery of the vibrant life that thrived beyond its borders. At the heart of this corrupted expanse rose Vuldasem, the shadow void, Vemorvul's bastion of despair. This fortress, forged from the very essence of Maladorath's anguish, stood as a dark beacon, its spires clawing at the smothered heavens, a constant reminder of the land's fall from grace and the enduring shadow cast over Paradise by one entity's scorn. Maladorath, the realm of twilight, remains a dark blemish on the world of Viril, a somber reminder of the fragile balance between creation and destruction, and the eternal struggle between light and darkness. The Time Before Time, Part 4. Chapter 1, Genesis of the Ethereal Guardians. Whispers of Creation, the Phaedral's Dawn. As the shadow of Vemorvul's wrath receded, the world of Viril, cradled by the cosmos's silent watch, began to stir from its enforced slumber. The land, scarred yet unbroken, awaited a new dawn, a promise whispered by the winds of change. It was during this time of silent anticipation that the Tarun, celestial beings of ancient power and wisdom, descended upon the awakening world. They, who had watched from the stars, now wove the essence of life itself, crafting from the untouched sanctuaries of Viral, the ethereal, guardians of flesh and bone, born from the very breath of the planet's hopeful sigh. These new guardians, the ethereal, walked the lands with steps light and nurturing, breathing life back into the world's weary bosom. They touched the barren, whispering life into the soil, coaxing the hidden seeds to unfurl into a myriad of colors, a testament to Viral's enduring spirit. Under their gentle care, the forests began to heal, rivers sang once more, and the creatures of the land stepped from the shadows, their eyes wide with wonder at the rebirth of their world. Yet the ethereal were more than mere healers. They were the harbingers of a new era, the weavers of connections between all living things. They taught the language of the winds to the birds, the rhythm of the waters to the fish, and the secrets of the earth to the beasts. Under their guidance, Viral became a symphony of life, each creature, each plant, a note within an ever-growing melody of harmony and balance. But the world was vast, and the ethereal, though powerful, were few. They spread across the continents, each taking root in a land that called to their essence. In time, these lands would come to be known by names whispered with reverence and awe: Dralisu, Thedratisra, Kudrafomel, and others, each a reflection of the guardian that nurtured its rise from the ashes of silence. As the ethereal nurtured the world, the Tarantheran watched, their eyes filled with pride yet tinged with a silent vigilance. They knew the balance of Viral was delicate, its harmony a treasure to be guarded fiercely. In the dance of light and shadow, they saw the future of Viral unfolding, a path winding through the unknown, guided by the light of the Tarantheran and the wisdom of the ages. Chapter 2: Tapestry of Civilizations. In the nurturing embrace of Viral, under the watchful eyes of its guardians, the silent lands awakened to the vibrant tapestry of life. From the guidance of the ethereal, the heart of Viral pulsated with newfound vigor, giving birth to diverse cultures, each a reflection of the land's intrinsic beauty and the wisdom of ages. In the luminous realm of Dralisu, the enlightened Dralisra thrived, their lives a testament to the enlightenment brought forth by the first rays of dawn. Their cities, structured in harmony with the sun's path, mirrored the celestial balance, fostering a society where art, philosophy, and science flourished under the gentle light of understanding and peace. Far to the rugged terrains of Draythorn, the hardy Drethnane carved their existence, harmonizing with the unyielding elements of their forested land. Their society, built on the tenets of resilience and respect for nature, grew strong and wise, living in unity with the ancient woods that whispered the secrets of endurance and coexistence. Beneath the earth, in the vast network of caves and tunnels of Kudrafomal, the subterranean Kudranane established their domain. In the heart of darkness, they found their light, mastering the art of crafting from the treasures of the underground. Their culture, a beacon of innovation and craftsmanship, thrived in the harmony of shadow and stone, echoing the depth of the world below. Amidst the misty isles of Fernvothe, the navigators' funnel danced with the veils of fog, their lives intertwined with the capricious sea and the ever-shrouding mists. They cultivated a unique bond with their environment, turning the ethereal mists into a shield and guide, crafting a society where the ebb and flow of the tides dictated the rhythm of life and mystery. In the lush expanse of Thedratisra, the guardians Thedranan blossomed, their spirits as vibrant as the jungle that cradled their civilization. They grew to understand the language of the flora and fauna, living in a symbiotic relationship with the verdant wilderness, their practices and beliefs a testament to the sacred cycle of growth and decay. Thus, across the vastness of Viral, from the highest peaks to the deepest caverns, the seeds sown by the ethereal bore fruit in the form of civilizations that reflected the diversity and majesty of the world. Each culture, a distinct melody in the symphony of life, contributed to the grand tapestry of Viral, woven together by the common threads of respect for the land, reverence for the elements, and the harmonious guidance of the ethereal. The blossoming of these societies marked the beginning of a golden epoch, an era where the heartbeats of numerous cultures echoed the vibrant pulse of Viral itself. Chapter 3: The Age of Enlightenment and Harmony. In the aftermath of the ethereal's awakening, Viral witnessed an era of unprecedented enlightenment, where the newly formed cultures thrived under the tutelage of the Tarun. This epoch was marked by the harmonious coexistence of all beings, guided by the wisdom and benevolence of the ethereal, who imparted the sacred knowledge of sealing, the mystical energy that interweaves life and essence. Communities across Viral, from the windswept plains of Helir to the lush forests of Draythorn, began to understand and harness the power of Usseline. They learned to live in symbiosis with the land, adopting practices that amplified their connection to nature and each other, fostering an era where agriculture flourished and diseases were all but eradicated, thanks to the newfound understanding of healing energies. The theater also unveiled the existence of Sohul Real, the ley lines, teaching the peoples of Viral to detect and utilize these streams of concentrated energy. This knowledge led to a renaissance in magic and spirituality, as civilizations learned to draw upon the ley lines for strength, healing, and insight, deepening their connection to the earth and the cosmos. Central to this era was the concept of Alinamethus, the philosophical understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. This principle reshaped societies, encouraging a departure from conflict and disparity towards a collective well-being. The teachings led to a societal transformation where peace, empathy, and understanding prevailed over discord and division. This golden age of harmony saw the rise of magnificent cities, innovations in arts and sciences, and the flourishing of trade and diplomacy, as the various cultures of Viral interacted with respect and mutual curiosity. Monuments were erected, not as tributes to conquest or division, but as symbols of unity and shared prosperity, celebrating the diversity and interconnectedness of all life. Thus, under the guardianship of the ethereal, Viral blossomed into a world where every creature, every culture, and every piece of land thrived in a symphony of balanced coexistence. It was an era that promised to carry the world of Viral into a future illuminated by the enduring light of wisdom and harmony. Chapter 4: The Dawning Horizon. Threshold to the untold Yalin. As Viral basked in the serene afterglow of an era defined by enlightenment, the ethereal, under the wise tutelage of the Tarun, thrived in unparalleled harmony. The land, once a canvas of silent potential, now vibrated with the symphony of a unified existence, signaling the onset of an epoch that would outshine all that had come before. The dawn of the untold Yalin, the ages of gold. In this world, shaped by the hands and hearts of the ethereal, every corner from the veiled mists of Firmvothe to the radiant expanses of Dralisu flourished. The ethereal, living embodiments of the land's purest dreams, cultivated their realm with care and wisdom. The ethereal energy of Usseline, once a whispered legend, now flowed visibly, a guiding force in their daily lives, imbuing their world with a magic that was as real as the earth under their feet. This was a time of prosperity, where the ethereal's stewardship saw the awakening of Viral to its fullest potential. Villages and cities grew in harmony with nature, laughter filled the air, and the collective wisdom of generations echoed in the bustling squares and quiet glens alike. The teachings of the past were not lost, but lived and breathed in the present, fostering a community where every voice was heard and every life was cherished. However, this idyllic existence was not devoid of shadows. The vigilant Tarun sensed the subtle undercurrents of change. The equilibrium of Oscillin, though steady, hinted at hidden depths yet to be explored. In the beauty of their golden age, the seeds of future trials lay dormant, masked by the brilliance of their achievements. It was a natural cycle, the ebb and flow of cosmic tides, reminding the ethereal that vigilance and wisdom were their eternal allies. Standing at the threshold of destiny, the ethereal faced the future with a steadfast spirit. They did not fade into the echoes of legend, but stood stronger, united by their shared history and the boundless hope of the dawn. As Jan Nohene Tel Yalan approached, they looked forward with optimism, ready to embrace the challenges and joys of the new age. The legacy of their kinship with the Tarantheran and the land itself wove a promise into the fabric of tomorrow, a promise of enduring harmony and a future written in the light of golden mornings. Thus, as Viral tilted gently towards the luminous promise of the ages of gold, its inhabitants, guided by the enduring light of the ethereal, stepped into the burgeoning dawn, hearts full of hope, eyes open to the boundless sky. The whispers of Jan Nohene Tel Yalan, subtle yet profound, beckoned all of Vril to awaken to the glory of a new day, a new era, painted with the hues of possibility and the gentle strength of enduring peace.